So you guys know me, right? I was just on my phone looking at whatever, and I just so happened to look at the date and realize that it's been 10 years since the Arkham Knight came out. What the 10 years gone, just like that. God, what happened, bro? It's so hard to like fathom that it's been that long since the end of the Arkhamverse. I'm not counting Suicide Squad because more or less that was his own thing, even though it connected back to Arkham Knight, and it wasn't even the real Batman that got shot. But it didn't matter, bro. That was still trash. And Arkham Shadow is basically Arkham Origins too, so it's not really like the end of the Arkhamverse, but I guess we'll see. So I gotta admit, man, let's take a trip back to 2015. I have to admit, bro, like back then I hadn't even finished the previous games, let alone played them, bro. My real first exposure to this franchise was yeah, I remember vividly, bro. It was E3 2014 Rocksteady showcase where they showed Arkham Knight's gameplay for the first time. Oh my god. So obviously 10 years ago was a different time, so that's part of why I didn't play them. But bro, the ending part of that showcase when they literally did the Scarecrow fake out, bro, it literally made me shit my pants. I had no clue what I was looking at. I remember I was like, bro, this is Batman. Like, why is this shit so scary, bro? Like, I swear this is not normal. I even remember this one time, like I went to Target and I swear there was like, it was either like an art book or like a novelization or just something like that, right? And I explicitly remembered how it spoiled Oracle's quote-unquote death. Like, I don't even know how I came across that and why it would be in stores that like early, or I'm trying to remember, bro. It feels like a fever dream. Like it's never happened, but it definitely did. Cause I remember thinking, I'm like, wow, what the. So you know, I ended up getting a PS4 and it came with this game, bro. It came bundled with it, so that was a W. But my cousins wouldn't let me play it because it was rated M. What, bro? This is Batman. And yeah, ironically, right, my first Batman game. This was the first and only Arkham game. I mean, I don't know if we're counting Suicide Squad, but this was the first and only one to be rated M, and I can see why, bro, because they do some crazy shit in the story. Part of me thinks that they had to make it M because there's like 2 points in the story where you go like first person and start shooting people. Maybe you have to do that, but in Season of Infamy they really take advantage of the rating, and I remember explicitly for Roz's mission, bro, in the hospital. Oh god. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this was my first Arkham game, which is crazy. This isn't my first Batman game though. I was a avid player of the Lego shit back in the day. Lego Batman 2 and 3. I think I was really hyped for 3. I remember when that was coming out. I remember they turned the narrative into just a core story, a Green Lantern core story. Bitch, this is Lego Batman. But yeah, Lego Batman 2, I have to replay it. It's been a really long time since I've replayed it. But you know, I ended up playing Asylum and City years after. Well, I mean, City I played, I think, relatively after. It took me a while to play Asylum, if I'm being completely honest. But it's really crazy to remember the hype for Arkham Knight when I didn't even play the previous ones, and yet it felt like an event. I was like, oh shit. I think Batman just has that much aura for he's the GOAT. There's still so much about this game that like impresses to this day. Like I genuinely think it's in the top 5 best looking games ever. I have no idea how they did this on PlayStation 4 and on Unreal 3. Oh my god. I swear they must have put some kind of crack inside Unreal 3 because I'm pretty sure NetherRealm, they used the Unreal 3 for Mortal Kombat 11 and that game looks good. It looks really good. I don't know how the industry has managed to regress from this somehow. Aren't we supposed to be moving forward? Like I understand if it's different art styles and whatnot, but if it's the same same goal of okay, realism, how are you going back? What happened? Are you guys trash now? Whoa, what's going on? Man, we didn't even mention the combat. The combat in this game can literally just speak for itself. It's the best free flow combat in any game, bar none. There's not a single game that doesn't have Arkham in it that could hold a candle to this series' combat. I mean, you can make an argument for like some other like okay, for example, you could make an argument for the Yakuza franchise, but I do think that it's 2 different approaches to fighting, so you can't make a reasonable comparison there. In my opinion, when we're talking about the story, I think the story of this game kind of gets too much shit. But on the other hand, Sefton Hill, man. him. Not only did he prevent Paul Dini from coming back for Night, he was the one who insisted on doing a shooter for their next title and up the entire narrative. You guys want to know something crazy? So how come in both Batman Arkham Knight and Spider-Man 2, the previous game was really good and they had comic writers attached to the narrative, so that's part of why the story was really good. So then how come in the next game their egos are just blown the up and they just get rid of the comic writers, and what do you know, the story is just like 10 times worse. I think we all know what Paul Dini would have done in this game, right? It would have had Hush and Azrael in much larger roles than they were in Arkham Knight, alongside with Scarecrow still doing whatever the he was doing in Arkham Knight. I genuinely can't think, and sometimes I stay up at night trying to fathom why Sefton Hill was compelled to do a under the Red Hood twist in this game. This is the finale of your franchise, and your brain decides to go under the Red Hood. Why? Like, let me just lay it out for you guys. This is so stupid. Jason was quite literally non-existent in this entire franchise up to this point, and now they want to act like he was spying on Batman the whole time in Arkham City. Are you serious? And then just to add insult to injury, they want to add the fact that in Arkham Asylum, Joker was torturing him while Batman was there. Are you serious? Why? How much of an ego trip do you guys think Sefton Hill must have had to literally look at the god tier layup from City and just be like, nah. I want you guys to understand one thing, that every single bad thing that happened in Night and afterwards is all Sefton Hill's fault. It's literally all his fault. He was creative director and writer for both Arkham Knight and Suicide Squad. Are you noticing a pattern here? And then I remember like a report came out from somebody about how he was on fucking up the development of Suicide Squad. He would just take mad long to just like respond back to things, and then he would request bullshit that would just, it's like, why would that make sense? Like, for example, like this always was so weird to me. Like in Suicide Squad, there was just a random mechanic where you can fly a car around that shoots. How does that? Why? It was Sefton Hill. They added that shit in like I don't know, like a year or two from launch. It's like it doesn't line up. He's just fucking stupid. And you know, to add more insult to injury, after shipping this absolute dog shit piece of game, after getting all these people fired, he has the balls to leave the studio with his boyfriend and open a new studio. Fuck this guy, man. And I don't know, I think some people from Rocksteady joined him. They can fuck off too, bro. If they want to keep working under him, that's their fault. Okay, let me stop. This is a Arkham Knight video, not a Sefton Hill video. But I was saying that in all honesty, that I did enjoy the game's story. Like, it is a enjoyable one, even if it's the worst one in the franchise. I'm sorry, that's just bars, man. Matter of fact, let me just sneak in one more Sefton Hill bar. What kind of man decides to make stealth sections for the Batmobile? You want me to believe that this dude was just at dinner one day and was just like, you know what, mate? What do you think of stealth sections for a Batmobile? Because I'm telling you, these guys from the UK, they're no, I'm just kidding. No respect to anybody from the kingdom except Sefton Hill, man. Hey man, speaking of the Batmobile, we finally got to use it in this game, and just thumbs up for that, and another thumbs up for the fact that it just handles really great. So I have to give them credit for that. There are parts though in this game and the story where you can just feel them shoving the Batmobile down your throat. You're like, oh, stop, it's too much. Like, I will still never be able to understand how they got out by WB Games Montreal, who only had 2 years to make Origins and still made 2 of the best boss fights in the franchise. I don't understand that. Batman is in legitimate peak physical form in Arkham Knight, and you couldn't give him some hand-to-hand budget? Are you kidding me? You gave him the Fear multi takedown and everything, that whole aura takedown, and no fight scenes? Bam, come on. Besides that, being able to drive the Batmobile, it doesn't get old though. I think they really did a good job with that and the handling, and even with the story being kind of it's enjoyable, it's fun. I do think that this game has aged pretty well, you know, reasonably. And I strongly believe that the Season of Infamy DLC kind of like, it was a big part of influencing how it aged. It ties a nice knot by including villains who should have been in the main game to begin with. The side missions in the main game are so hit or miss, it makes me want to cry tears. Professor Pig's side mission might be one of my favorites in the whole series. Like, it's so scary. And then you have stinkers like Hush, Deacon Blackfire, and don't hate me for saying this, but Azrael as well. His side missions are just combat challenges that only get interesting at the very end when Batman decides to start digging into the Order of Saint Dumas. What do I even say about Hush? Like, you had all that build up in City, and then you got QTE'd. Like, no comment. And Deacon Blackfire was literally just a glorified combat challenge, man. I completely forgot about the investigations in this game, bro. They suck. I swear. Once again, they were out by Arkham Origins. God bless WB Games Montreal in 2012. Still bewildering to me how the best content in Arkham Knight isn't even in the main game. It was the whole DLC. Roz and Mad Hatter's side missions from Season of Infamy are Arkham Knight at its peak. It's great shit, man. I love it. Killer Crocs was good, but it was kind of short from what I remember. And Mr. Freeze's was unique because I remember all the ice and all the snow. But I think it hinged too much on the Batmobile for my tastes. I think playing through this game in 2025 with everything added, it's aged pretty good. The gameplay of Batman specifically is so you will literally just overlook everything else. Rocksteady deciding to make Batman weaponize fear toxin in the wake of his quote-unquote death was always such a strange choice to me. What happened to the Bat family, bro? What? Oh yeah, one more thing. Sefton Hill, boy. The marketing for this game showed a ludicrous amount of Bat family, only for all of them in this game to be done dirty in some way, shape, or form. And see, now I am forced with a dilemma because Suicide Squad directly addresses this ending, but that game is some shit. So for this video's sake, I think, unfortunately, we have to acknowledge what happened. Unless Rocksteady goes out of their way in the future to pretend that this game never happened, we gotta deal with how it is and how it is right now. Man, even after Arkham Knight, we were supposed to get either a Bat Family game and a solo Damian Wayne game, but I don't even want to get into that whole mess. The only good games to come after this trilogy and be influenced by it were the Spider-Man titles by Insomniac. Spider-Man 2, bro, whatever. The Guardians game, though, was pretty good. I remember, I need to replay that. That game is a banger. Rocksteady's next game after this would unfortunately be the Hellspawn of Shaitan. Suicide Squad Killer Just Leave. Bro, this game, Gotham Knights, and Spider-Man 2 have forever prevented me from being super excited for any game ever again, bro. The hype for all this stuff was so real. It makes me so sad, bro, because all of them sucked. Like, we all know about Suicide Squad. The game was ass cheeks. Gameplay sucks. Story sucks. Everything sucks, man. My God. And now this is where I'm kind of in a weird spot, because I really like how Superman is the one to make Batman come back into the fold, but it literally just renders Arkham Knight's ending pointless. Like, why? What was that for? Why would you do that? They should have just acknowledged the leak at the end of Arkham Knight. I will stand by that. But actually, one more thing. Superman in Suicide Squad is stupid. I will retract what I said, because I remember he is the reason the League got captured and wiped in the first place. Because in some audio logs, he was trying to convince them, like, oh, we should give these guys a chance. Like, oh, I was given a chance on Earth. But bro, you were in a giant floating metal skull ship in the sky. And Batman is literally telling him, like, bro, are you serious? Are you stupid? No, we should not go up there. And Superman's like, bro, we should. Man, trash.
This Brainiac wants to open negotiations aboard his ship. It's a trap.
Agreed. That much is apparent.
I hear you both, but we have to go in good faith. What if I had come to Earth and...
Hell, buddy. I mean, let's be real. You didn't show up in a giant skull.
I didn't choose how I got here, Flash. Now, I'll admit it's not the most inviting presence, but if we can avoid fighting altogether, we owe it to the people of Metropolis to try. They know the strength of the League. Everyone does. Now let's show them our heart, our compassion.
Our recklessness. We can't just leave Metropolis undefended.
We'll be in the thick of it, Bruce. Talks get nasty, we toss that thing right back into space.
We're in this together, gang. The five of us united, there's nothing we can't do. Let's show them our intentions.
You know what they say about good intentions, Clark.
Also, I don't care what people say, bro. I do genuinely think that people online, as they always do, they really overreacted on the story of this game. I'm not trying to defend it, believe me, but literally anyone with half a brain could see the hints that the Justice League, the Suicide Squad fought, they weren't the real team. So come on, man. This game sucks ass anyway, who cares? I find it funny how Batman Telltale came out like a year after, and it did a way better story than Arkham Knight, like in every single way. Telltale's narrative was better than Arkham Knight's. It's so funny. Damn, I should probably make a video of that game, bro. It's so good. You guys should play it. So as for what Rocksteady's doing after, I mean, yeah, that report a couple months back, they're working on a new Batman game. Shocker, I know. I'm willing to bet it's not gonna be in the Arkhamverse, bro. We have to let this shit go. If it is in the Arkhamverse, it's probably gonna be like a reboot, like a very, very like explicit. Hey, we're restarting this whole bit. Where is my boy Terry? Where is Terry? Give him a game. I'm being 100% serious when I say that whatever new Batman game they're working on is not coming out before 2030. I will die on that hill, because games these days take already super long to make, and Rocksteady just decides for whatever reason to take extra long. So who knows, bro? We probably won't even get it this generation. I highly doubt we will. We have like, what's the year, 25, 27? My god, yeah, that's like a mid PS6 game, bro. My god, man. Sifton Hill, bro. Screw him. Okay, anyways, bro, yeah, I think Arkham Knight is fine, but my opinion on it is so like, it's so complex. Like, I love it, but I hate it. Like, I like it, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And so they keep pulling me back in. Please be sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Arkham Knight and your thoughts about everything else I talked about or mentioned in this video when it comes about these games. You guys take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.